Hey, today's a milestone day in my history of reviewing things. Why? Well, because I'm reviewing the infamous or famous, however you want to look at it, Dogfish Head 120 Minutes IPA. 2017 version. I guess it's brewed a little bit differently every year because it ranges between 15% and 20% ABV. This year's is 18%. Which I don't know if it is different every year. Maybe it's just the average because they don't know whether it's between 15 and 20%. Because in the blurb, the description for it, it does say anywhere from 15 to 20%. So maybe this is 15%. Maybe it's 20%. I don't know. Maybe it's somewhere in between. It is brewed to a colossal 45-degree Plato, boiled for 2 hours while continuously hopped with high alpha American hops, then dry hop daily for a month, and then it's aged for a month thereafter, and it just explodes. I had one of these in my life. I shared a regular 12-ounce bottle with a friend of mine at a restaurant. They wouldn't let us buy one each. I don't think we were going to. You never know. I may have been stupid, and I may have wanted to. But at the restaurant I went to, they said, no, you can't get one for yourself. You got to share if you're going to get one. The Holy Grail for hopheads, it says. So, expecting a little bit of hops in this beer. Let's open it up and pour it into this glass and see what we have. Now, my concern is the highest ABV beer that we've reviewed, I believe, was, I forget the name of it, the Castle Eggenberg, that one, the Belgian. And that was it 14% ABV, I think, maybe 13%. But it was really good. It was really, heavy. Maybe the Goose Island Bourbon County was close. But there comes a point, I think, in which beer stops becoming beer. And once you get above that 14%, it gets a little iffy. So let's see if this is beer or if it tastes like hard liquor a little more. Or a cordial, I should say, a little more than beer. So let's pour into this Mad Elf glass. And we almost see, it's funny, I'm pouring into a Mad Elf glass, and it's almost the look of Mad Elf. And not quite as red as a Mad Elf, but another hue, shade darker, would kind of put it in that category. It's a very orange pour, very amber, way more amber than any other IPA I've ever seen in my life. And there's a decent head on this beer. I'm kind of surprised. I wasn't expecting a big head. Now, I kept this in the basement. I never refrigerated it. And my basement probably is around between 55 and 60 degrees, I suppose. So I'm thinking that's probably an okay temperature to be drinking this at. I wanted to take as much, I paid $10 for this one bottle. So I wanted to care for this as much as I could. Come on. I don't want to lose any. Oh, I lost a drop. Now it's $9.99 worth. Probably even more than that. Come on, all the way to the top. Okay, so there you go. All right, so our Dogfish Head 120-minute IPA is completely poured. Let's get the aroma now. Wow. Very harsh aroma. Very harsh. You can tell there's just a lot of crushed elements in this beer, just a lot of jamming things, and that's exactly what they did with the hop process. Just hops constantly for 2 hours, as it says in the description. So just a lot of stuff going on in this beer. It's a beautiful look to it. I really like the look to it. Aroma, not really able to gauge much in the aroma, so let's get the taste now of Dogfish Head 120-minute IPA and see what we got. Whew. That gave me a burning sensation in the nose. The first taste tastes a little bit like rock candy to me. As it goes down, getting a very bitter harshness, but definitely an alcohol tinge, a hard alcohol kind of tinge to this beer, which I can pretty much understand. Second taste, a little smoother and a little more of the IPA harshness. Very hoppy, but yeah, it's burning in the back. It's really it's alcohol in the back of the throat. Still maintains the quality of beer, I think. Not quite heading into that liquor category, but it's a tough one. It's a once in a lifetime thing. Have it once, and then you're done. You're never gonna want to drink. You're never gonna want to buy a whole case of this stuff. I mean, really, I don't know why you would. It ain't the best tasting thing in the world to me. It's a little too overboard, but I like it to try it. The appearance is great. The aroma really isn't there. There's too much of a harshness of an alcoholic taste in the back of the throat for this. So I'm going to go ahead and give Dogfish Head 120-minute IPA. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I think it's a nice try, nice look, but it's just not not something that you're really going to love, in my opinion, for me at least.